The big icon, as you know, it's all about love and entertainment. And today I come show you something about people with the most beautiful eye colors in the world. All right, so let's go. As you keep watching my videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's all about love, you know. We know the fight here. So let's go. Let's check this video out.
Rarest eye colors in the world. People affirm that the eyes are the first thing they notice about someone, but what would happen if you made eye contact with someone?
But you see those eyes. Some people go and buy eye lens to put that one on to have it. But these people, they got it natural. It is natural eye, beautiful colors.
Who has weird red, violet, or even eyes without an iris? Are you ready to discover a new world of eyes with extravagant colors?
Go.
And something that supports this theory is that people with this color of eyes suffer from stomach problems. Another explanation proposed by Barry Starr, geneticist from Stanford University, is that a gene acts above the others and this produces more melamine.
How can you have beautiful eyes and it affects your stomach? Oh boy, okay, let's go, let's check it out.
This color is confused with brown, which is predominant worldwide since 50% of the population possesses it. Who knows? Maybe you have these colors but haven't realized it yet, so you better run to a mirror and confirm it. Number 9. Blue. According to studies from the professor Hans Eiberg, blue eyes were caused by a single person coming from the Black Sea who suffered a genetic mutation between the
a human person, human being coming from Black Sea. But yeah, let's go, let's check it
years 6,000 and 10,000. Years later, this mutation would spread around Europe, North America, and Oceania. Basically, the blue color is structured.
So there's no any person in Africa with blue eyes. Is that what they are saying about this? Okay, me, I haven't seen it, but let's go.
Structural. What does that mean? These colors don't have pigmentation and are caused by a physical effect which is produced by light. Incredible, right? Blue eyes don't have collagen either. The tonality depends on the quantity of light that's dispersed on the eye, a process known as the Tyndall effect. Just 8% of the population, more specific.
Yeah, but the eyes are beautiful. Man, I wish everybody's got this eye in the world. Yeah.
600 million people have blue eyes, so if you have them, consider yourself someone lucky. Although you have to take care of them since they don't have pigmentation and are more sensitive to the sun. Number 8. Amber. Color honey eyes can change from yellowish to golden or copper, which can be found between hazel.
Wow. Well, we are missing. We need to be watching more videos on YouTube, you know? I don't know. I don't know. We have this kind of eye colors around the world, but they are beautiful. I mean, they are very, 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 very beautiful. Let's go.
Hazelnut and green colors. They're also known as wolf eyes because the iris of these animals possesses the yellow tone. There isn't a genetic explanation for this unusual coloration yet, but it is known that the pigment that produces this color, lipochrome, is present in the color green eyes because it gives it a yellowish coloration. A lot of the time, the amber color is confused with the central heterochromia, when you can see a colored ring around the pupil different.
Alright, to tell you, this video is made by Trendmax. Alright, Trendmax. So I'm just kind of happy with the content, so I'm just reacting to it, okay? So yeah, Trendmax, let's go.
To the iris. If you want to identify one of the wolf eyes, you just have to take into account that the amber color is present in the whole iris and not just in a few parts.
Beautiful.
This tonality is found in European countries such as Romania, France, Spain, Sweden, Italy, or Slovenia, although you can find them in people from Brazil and Asia.
Wow.
Number 7.
Green eye.
Green. Only 2% of the population can have this kind of eyes, and the females are the ones who usually possess them. Although it can be qualified as a difficult color to find, in European countries such as Hungary or Ireland it isn't, because 20% of males and 80% of females have green eyes. The green tone appears because of the low levels of melamine and excess of lipochrome, which gives a yellowish tone, and as a result, they give a peculiar green color. According to studies made by the Impulse Corporation in Los Angeles, Most of the people from the USA consider green eyes sexy, and also, they affirm they'd like to change their color to
Ooh,
green. What do you
beautiful.
think? Do you consider green eyes attractive, or do you
Yes, me, I do. I do consider it as beautiful. It's sexy. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
prefer another color? Number 6.
So,
Silver.
Africa the Bee, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we're going also. Yeah, let's check it out.
This is probably one of the hardest colors to believe actually exists. Silver eyes are a reality, and although they're similar to blue eyes from a genetic point of view, they have different hues. This color in the eyes happens because of
Wow.
a curious effect.
Hmm, this is natural. Watch. It's beautiful. Yeah,
Because the same thing that happens to the blue eye
it's not they look like a wolf or cat or like a baby lion, tiger, something like that. But it's beautiful. Yeah. So as you watch, comment which of these eyes do you think is beautiful? Do you like the green, the umber, the silver? Let's go.
happens here. The light impacts directly with the eye and gives blue colors as a result. But in the silver eyes, they have a thin layer of melamine in the iris, which doesn't allow the light to totally get in, producing this color.
Hmm.
Some scientists say that this thin layer works as a light regulator, making the blue color look darker. Of course, this color is only possible if you have the OCA2 gene, which determines the blue color. It's probable that you've seen babies with silver eyes, but that's not always the final color because it tends to change over the years. This happens because the cells that produce melamine in the babies are still immature, but when the baby grows, more of these cells are produced in the eyes.
Right. I've never seen a violet eye before. Let's go.
Violet. Since it's an uncommon color,
Violet.
urban legends trying to explain the origin of this color was made. One of them is Alexandria's syndrome. This legend tells the story of Alexandria Augustine, who was born in London in
Wow.
1329 with blue eyes. However, little by little, they were changing to a violet color. This scared the family because they thought it was caused by a witch and took him to the priest immediately. He explained that this color wasn't caused by a spell, but maybe the girl had a connection with a group of people called the Spirituals, who came from Egypt and also
Wow.
had violet eye color. According to the priest, they had this color because of a mysterious light that impacted them at night, leaving them like that with a really white skin. Since that moment, this girl was considered special. Besides this legend, this color is common in people with albinism, since it's a product of the lack of melamine and the mixture of red and blue tones. However, there's people as normal as Elizabeth Taylor who have this stunning color in their hypnotizing eyes.
Hmm.
Number 4.
Oh, for black,
Black.
I think for that
These
one,
eyes
yeah.
are characterized by a dark iris, almost impossible to differentiate from the pupil. Black eyes are uncommon, approximately 1% of the population have them. It's frequently found in Africans, Asians, and also indigenous Americans, but in less proportion. However, another reason for someone to have black eyes is a rare condition called aniridia, which means without iris, which provokes the absence of iris in both eyes. This condition is not common because it only affects 1 in 80,000 people and can be hereditary or appear out of nowhere. Don't get this wrong, the condition doesn't have any goodness because it causes the loss of vision, photophobia, genitourinary anomalies, and kidney failures. Sadly,
Serious. Dark eye will give you kidney failure. Wow. Charlie. But yeah, the universe is full of misery, you know. I mean, mysterious things, beautiful things, wonderful things, amazing things. Yeah. So let's enjoy. Let's
there's
enjoy.
no cure for aniridia. 3.
Red eye.
Red. Vampires might not exist, but at least the
Yes. Vampire. What? I don't know what you talk say. Vampires might not exist. Okay, let's go.
red eyes that characterize them do. Approximately 0.3% of the population has an
Just imagine having a baby or a child with a red eye like this. So boy, if you go to Ghana or Nigeria, I tell you, the parents will even run away. Hey, let's go.
An iris of this color, principally albinos, their white
Uh, Having children like this, as a mom or dad, how are you going to act? How are you going to behave? Hey, hey.
skin highlights their red eyes. Besides red eyes, people with albinism tend to have pink or violet eyes. It depends on the composition of the eye.
Albinos are beautiful, man. I think they are also one of the beautiful, people in the world that are underrated. I don't know, but yeah, they are beautiful. You know, just look at them, the eyes. They could have made unique features. You understand? Albinos are very beautiful.
Iris. This is because they grow without melamine, and when the light goes through their eyes, the blood vessels from the ocular glove are reflected. Practically, you can look right through them. Despite the fact that this can be considered interesting, people with this condition tend to suffer of photophobia, squint, myopia, and astigmatism. Believe it or not, this color has become a trend these last years because of the vampire movies such as Twilight. That's why contact lens companies have dedicated to making unimaginable colors. 2.
What?
Heterochromia.
Record.
Eyes of uncommon colors call the attention, but it would be even more rare to see a person with eyes of different colors. This phenomenon is known as
No,
heterochromia.
but for this one, I've seen one before. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen someone before. I was like, damn, maybe it was a fake one. But I think it's real now.
In the iris, and it's so uncommon that only 11 in every 1,000 people in the United States suffer this condition. There are two kinds of heterochromia, the essential and the acquired. The first one is presented since the person is born, which means it's genetic. The second one happens when one of the colors changes for an external factor, such as the contact of the iris with iron, glaucoma, or optic pathologies. Heterochromia only affects one eye and doesn't put the life of the person in danger. There are celebrities.
I mean, I think it's beautiful. I don't know whether it's a disease or whatever, but it looks beautiful. Check the one. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I think it's all beautiful. You know, humans are in different what do you call it, categories, shapes, and all that, but it's all beautiful in their own ways. You understand? That is nature. Africa, the big. So
With this strange pathology, and maybe you've seen them but didn't realize their condition. Here we have a list of some so you can look at their impacting look. David Bowie had total heterochromia, which means he had an eye of a different color. On the other hand, the actor that played Superman, Henry Cavill, and Jane Seymour, also known as Dr. Quinn, both had this condition partially, because only a fraction of one iris was a different color. Number 1. Central heterochromia. This is a kind of heterochromia, also known as cat eyes, and can be considered even way rarer than the last one. It's presented when the diaphragm of a person has a low level of melamine.
boy, we have different people around the world. So don't forget as you're watching this video, you understand it's not all the time that we show. Yeah, this is also part of the entertainment. So we